All right, just a question, but could anybody here use 248 extra calls next month? Anybody? Okay, I'm going to show you how we did it. This was this last month, and what I'm showing here is these are all calls from our follow-up text. So I'm going to show you our follow-up system. This is something that's taken a while to develop and has given us really good results. So last month, again, this gave us 248 extra phone calls that came in. And so I'm going to talk about our goals a little bit and to back up kind of like some of the principles that we go by, kind of some of the things that we operate on. What I'm talking about today is how we layer our marketing, and what I'm aiming to do, what we're aiming to do is to build a lead generation machine. I want to be almost hands-off. I want to supply the list and really create a flywheel process past that and be hands-off. I want my VAs to take care of everything, of course, with oversight and check-ins with KPIs. I'm leveraging our VA team to screen for motivation and pass off the highest ones as fast as possible and put the low motivation leads aside on follow-up. And last but most important, I want to have the highest motivation leads call me directly. So we go through a screening process with IVR menus and all kinds of tools, but I want to have those guys call me directly. So kind of how we operate like through this whole thing is we 80-20 everything. So we're looking at everything we could do, finding out which will give us the most results, and then test that. So really focus on the 20%, that'll give you 80% of the results. I want to stand out. I don't want to do things that other people do. And so you'll see that a little bit in our marketing. I use pretty much the same tools that you guys all do, that you already have in your arsenal. I've just put a slight spin on a few things that have given us good results. And then last, test. So these are the tools that we use. We use list source and MLS to pull data, batch skip, lead Sherpa to send text. I have beast mode. We use the RVM follow-up built in, call rail, and then they ring through to my phone on sideline. So SMS, much like you guys, is our main channel. This was really new to us. This is only our third fuel. And after the first fuel actually took on, we went back home and that was a huge takeaway. Like, we need to be texting. So Ashley took it over and implemented. She was just a boss at it. And we were texting 1,000 people a day in the first week. And so, a few things that we do. One of the things that I learned here at our first fuel was I needed to find a lead. It needs to be universal across our whole team. So when you say a lead, everybody in your team, without question, knows what that is. There's no muddying of the waters. You can't say it's kind of a lead. It's a lead. It's a lead or it's not a lead. And a lead for us is, yes, I want a cash offer, or yes, I'm interested in selling my house. I say keep it real because on text, I've seen other people and they're pretty stuffy. Much like Brandon, I don't go as deep as Brandon. I don't even send a text myself. But we just keep it real with people. The messaging is much like I would send to my best friend, maybe my mom. We respond really quickly, and then we push leads really quickly. So the one biggest pitfall that I've seen among people that I've spoken with is that they'll push a lead to Podio, let it sit, and maybe call them the next day.